It's about a man who discovers he has supernatural powers and the responsibility that comes with those powers. You got a superpower.
Yeah.
You can use it to fight crime, or you can use it to rip girls' tops open. Scott Baio's in it. His best friend is also his best friend, I think, from Charles in Charge. Was Charles in Charge a TV show about a young man that keeps a family hostage?
I don't know what Charles in Charge was about.
The theme song to Charles in Charge sounds like a threat. Because it's like this dreamy thing, and it's like, Charles in charge of your days and your nights.
Yeah.
Charles decides what is wrong and what's right, and you'll see Charles in charge of me. It starts off, he's wearing like a white lab coat, and he's got glasses on, and he's like I guess they let him hang out in like the science room with the high school. He's in the high school, and he's doing experiments on mice. It's where the mouse has like a little underwater diver bubble on its head.
Oh, that's fun.
And for the scuba diving team, they're having him test the effects of drinking while diving.
Oh, so they're forced.
So he's pouring booze down the mouse's tube. It's fun stuff. He's got like super plant grower for the principal's tulips in the little greenhouse closet. But what else is in there? Marijuana.
Weed.
He's growing weed. He's growing weed. Which they never really get into why he's growing weed. And then Scatman Crothers comes in.
I love Scatman.
Scatman's in this.
The Shining.
He's the baseball coach. And Scatman's like, yay. Well, I guess also they keep the whiskey in there, too. For some reason, Scatman comes in and he's like, hey, while you're working on your elixirs and your science facts, why don't you... He's like, my wife won't let me eat salami. Because she says it causes cancer.
Yeah.
So why don't you whip up a cure for cancer so I can have some salami?
Oh, Scatty.
This is his character's quest in the film, is to eat salami. And then he's testing his chemicals. The wacky best friend pours some beer in one of the chemicals, which, of course, makes the perfect combination.
No.
For the elixir.
Shut up.
That will give you superpowers.
Fuck me.
So then he leaves. He leaves, and I think some of the elixir gets on the mouse. The mouse can then control the cheese with his mind, and then he drops...
What?
He brings the cheese with his mind, and then he drops the beaker, and then there's an explosion and a big cloud of smoke.
You love the cloud.
Now Baio has superpowers.
Okay.
And he starts to realize, Scott Baio, that he can control things with his mind. So then then there's a pretty girl who's a journalist, and she comes in, and I guess she sees him lifting beakers around with his mind, and she says, I think you have telekinesis. I want to write a story about it. Mm-hmm. And then I think he's like, not right now, but I love you. And then later on in the movie, they fall in love.
Okay.
He kind of goes to class and stuff, and then but then he realizes he can like mess with things with his mind. They kind of there's kind of a subplot where the principal's horny.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like he goes on a date at one point later in the movie. He's like putting out a singles ad. Basically all the subplots don't really mean anything.
Yeah.
They just need characters to do things. Mm-hmm. So the baseball coach drinks whiskey, and the principal's horny. And at one point he goes on a date, and then he shows up to the date, and who's the woman that answered the date ad? The lady, another teacher at the school.
Okay.
And they're like, this is crazy. And then she immediately just goes under the table and starts blowing him.
Oh, that's exciting. In the 80s.
And then the waiter comes and he's like, would you like anything else, sir?
Like that. I'll have what she's having.
And it is interesting that this could be a superhero movie. Mm-hmm. But he kind of just uses it. He starts falling in love with the journalism girl, and he'll just use it to like win a fight occasionally, or to impress the girl, I guess. It's almost like Spider-Man if he didn't like. If you think about it, if you realized you had a superpower, why put a suit on and fight crime?
To protect your loved ones.
Yeah, but why not just...
Oh, like the fighting the crime part is the reason.
Yeah, like why fight crime? Why not just... Like I think he'll use it to... he'll occasionally like win... Like some... it's very much the 80s, so there's like the popular kids.
Yeah.
And the blonde head cheerleader that the wacky best friend likes, he keeps coming on to her, but then the more popular jock guy is like, get away from my girlfriend. And then like they go to an amusement park, and he's trying to impress the girl. So the best friend and the jock are like, yeah, I'm a better man than you. Let's both drink 12 beers, and then we'll go on the spinny cups, and whoever pukes has to pay, owes the other guy money to impress the girl. Oh, yeah. But then Baio, this is the kind of stuff Baio uses his talent for. Baio makes his thing spin around a little bit more. So then that guy goes and pukes. And then later he's like, okay, let's bet on where our frat is doing like a roulette casino night. Okay. So of course then Bayo goes and he controls the roulette wheel with his mind.
Oh, see, that's exactly what I would do.
That's what I'm saying. He does it for all of the like most self-serving.
Yeah.
Selfish reasons, but then even that, he got in a fight with the girl that he's been seeing. So there's also a love story going on where the journalist who wants to do a story on him for the school paper, and they're just kind of falling in love. Like at one point, he like uses his mind to bring like a bed into his lab, and then he like lifts her up with his mind.
Oh.
And he puts her on the thing with his mind.
Oh, shit.
And I guess they're having sex. Like right when he gets his powers, he goes to class, and the prettiest girl who's his best friend's trying to get, there's like this blonde girl who's the head cheerleader. He like looks at her blouse, and it bursts open.
Wow.
That happens which is surprisingly cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of how they sell the movie, that there's going to be lots of bursting and busting. Oh, there's some busting. I had to take a break for some busting. And at one point, so they do a baseball game with Scatman Crothers, and then like one of the guys is picking his nose, because the thing is, our hero isn't good at baseball because he's a science nerd, but he's on the team, right? So him and a weird guy are sitting next to Scatman Crothers, and Scatman Crothers is like, "Damn it, you two rejects!" And he goes, "Quit! What did I tell you about picking your nose?" He's like, "I'm sorry." He's like, "Eat it."
Oh, what?
As punishment?
Okay.
I don't know why Scatman's in this movie, and. He's like, so then I think he puts him in eventually, and he uses his mind to hit the home winning thing. Right. And then on the way back, the other teens they're like, hey, aren't you that guy that, this is a funny way to fight. Like, so the other team, it's the guys with the girls in the back, and he goes like, hey, aren't you the guy that that made us lose the game? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to beat you up. And he's like, you're going to beat me up? What if I take your girlfriend's tits out? Boing. And they go, oh, man, he won the fight. Well, actually, there's a lot of mooning in the 80s, too. So the girls are like, you stink. And the guys are like, yeah, look at our butts.
Yeah.
A guy in Revenge of the Nerds, at one point they moon. The popular kids moon the nerds. And I don't know if it's the new high definition television. You totally just see one guy's balls.
Yeah, that's what I was
There's balls.
Well, because they're 40.
Revenge of the Nerds has balls in it.
Yeah. You
don't see a lot of balls in movies.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind to tell you, I rewound. I don't want to see balls, but it's such a rare treat. So that's that happens a couple times in this movie where he fights by taking the guy's girlfriend's boobs out.
So do they know that's what they know he has this power and that, or they think like, that's crazy, your boobs just flew open?
Everyone that he does it to, I think they're just confused.
Okay.
And this brings us to the horror movie element. At one point, the mom's yelling at him, and he just has a ventriloquist dummy, and he like uses his mind to have the ventriloquist dummy attack his mother. And she's like, oh my God, he's from the devil. And she's like freaked out the rest of the movie. Like I think like when he goes to the living room, she's behind the couch with a crucifix.
Yeah.
So she's now in a horror movie.
Okay.
She thinks her son's possessed by the devil.
Yeah.
But he's just going on with the movie, and he's doing his wacky hijinks. But whenever he comes home, the mom's like living in fear. And then the prom is the big ending of the movie.
Okay.
Which is funny because the prom was the ending of Carrie. And this is the comedy version of Carrie.
Oh.
Carrie ends at the prom. Mm-hmm. They dump a bucket of blood on Carrie. And that's when she realizes she has mind powers, and she uses them to terrorize the school.
Is this the all-male reboot of Carrie?
At the end of this movie, he pulls a Carrie, but by turning the prom into an orgy and taking everyone's clothes off.
What?
It just becomes a nudity fest at the end of the movie.
Oh my God.
So all the clothes are coming off, is screaming, turns out I'm into this. So he gets hit in the head, and he's like, I don't think I have any more powers anymore. And she's like, well, that's okay. I love you anyway. The journalist says that. And he's like, yeah, it's a shame because I really wanted to rip your clothes off.
Sure.
And then she goes, well, now you can just use your hands. And then it makes you go back through the whole movie and go, yeah, that was all shit he could have just done with his hands.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, I have the power to rip women's clothes off now with my mind. And it's like, yeah, you always had the power to rip women's clothes off.
Right.
You just didn't do it. You know what I mean? Now that he can do it with his mind, just because you're doing it with your mind doesn't mean that you can do it now.
You're right.
Like, the whole movie, he could just woken up one morning and looked at his hands and went, I have the power to rip women's clothes off. Like, yeah, we all do, asshole. The past was doing its best.
theme song.
Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. They were doing their best.